I'm not leaving you again, Levi. Come on.
Let's go.
Gordon, we haven't known each other very long, but I know you didn't have to do this. I had to rescue my father, but you... Well, thanks for coming after me.
It's me you should be concerned.
Hey, listen.
I really didn't have a
It's
choice,
him.
so
Not without your
don't mention it.
The portal destination is untenable. Surely you can set the relay elsewhere. There's no way I could survive in that environment. A host body? You must be joking. I can't
There
possibly...
he is.
Oh, all right. Damn it, if that's what it takes. Just hurry. He's right behind me. Oh, shit.
Damn it, not again! The gravity gun. He doesn't have a clue, does he? I wonder where he's going. Oh my god. This is the Citadel's dark fusion reactor. It powers their tunneling entanglement device. We'll never have a chance like this again. We've got to stop Dr. Breen.
If you say so.
I can't shut it down. Looks like he's turned over control to the other side. You'll have to go into the core and do what you can. Get in the elevator and I'll let you in.
Going to the core,
Don't forget
yeah.
to charge your phone. Do your worst, Gordon. But be careful.
I would like her more if she would have given me one of those devices she constantly uses to get bypass obstacles that are impassable to me.
It's Dr. Breen. There he is.
Dr. Freeman, you really shouldn't be out there. At the moment of synapse, as I teleport, this chamber will be bathed in deadly particles that have yet to be named by human science. Perhaps when I have the leisure to do the work myself, I'll name one of them after you. That way you won't be completely forgotten. When the singularity collapses, I will be far away from here, in another universe, as a matter of fact. You, on the other hand, will be destroyed in every way it is possible to be destroyed, and even in some which are essentially impossible.
Oh no, Combine soldiers. Where did they come from?
I can't up. How the hell can I pick more of these?
I don't know what you can possibly hope to achieve apart from your own annihilation.
Don't listen to him.
I warn you, this was good.
He's bluffing, Gordon. Don't listen to him.
Yeah.
Great. Oh no, Breen started his ascent. Hurry, Gordon, before he escapes.
Isn't all that much I can do. Yeah, the elevator system, I have no real clue where I'm supposed to go. Can't go there. It's the same level we've been. That's the same level we've been. Need to reach a higher level.
Keep going.
I could have told you that was pointless, Dr. Freeman.
Go, Gordon.
Wait, where did I get that one? Definitely so.
Are you still with us, Dr. Freeman? Not for much longer, I think.
Definitely confused what I'm supposed to
If
do.
only you had harnessed your boundless energy for a useful purpose.
Yeah, if only.
Oh my god. The portal is opening.
I hope you said your farewells. Go back, Freeman. You have no idea what you're doing.
Yeah, that's actually true. I have no idea to do that. Not in the slightest, in fact. Not even in the slightest.
Are you still with us, Dr. Freeman? Not for much longer, I think.
Something.
If only you had harnessed your boundless energy for a useful purpose.
Oh my god. The portal is opening.
Go back, Freeman. You have no idea what you're doing. I hope you said your farewells.
Fuck you!
Don't know what you'll unleash. You could bring down this whole Citadel. Think, man. Think of the people below.
Okay, at least I know what to do now.
Are you still with us, Dr. Freeman?
Not sure.
Not for much longer,
I would need to
think.
get rid of one of the
If only you had harnessed your
flying
boundless
machines,
energy
or
for a
alternatively,
useful purpose.
pretty much not waste any time in hitting.
Oh my god. The portal is opening.
I hope you said your farewells.
Okay, I think shooting at those is just a gigantic waste of time. I need to stay in cover and survive. Just
The portal is opening.
Go back, Freeman. You have no idea what you're doing. I hope you said your farewells. Don't know what you'll unleash. You could bring down this whole Citadel. Think, man. Think of the people below.
that's the whole point of this thing.
Yeah! You did it! Come on, Gordon. We've got to get out of here. Maybe we still have
time, Dr. Freeman? Is it really that time again? It seems as if you only just arrived. You've done a great deal in a small time span. You've done so well, in fact, that I've received some interesting offers for your services. Ordinarily, I wouldn't contemplate them, but these are extraordinary times. Rather than offer you the illusion of free choice, I will take the liberty of choosing for you, if and when your time comes round again. I do apologize for what must seem to you an arbitrary imposition, Dr. Freeman. I trust it will all make sense to you in the course of... well, I'm really not at liberty to say. In the meantime, this is where I get off.
Oh, that was Half-Life 2, eh? Can I loot some kind of game? Come on. Yeah. I just don't want to listen to that music when I talk. Root canal. Okay. Game mechanically, this is a good game, and there's quite a bit of variation in the game levels. I would say maybe at the end of it, it starts to be quite maybe a bit too much heavy fighting constantly after fighting. So it gets a bit boring, because nothing new is happening. I also sort of lament a little bit about the loss of hazards. The game is much more about killing than it is about surviving and hazards. So there's definitely a shift in how the game feels. But overall, what is there is still very well made. So it's a good game. However, plot-wise, I guess I have complaints in the sense that the game started very abruptly, but we didn't really get much of an explanation of what has happened in the world, what is going on. There's a natural sequence of questions that pop to mind. We've been frozen somewhere pretty much since the end of the Black Mesa incident, so we don't know much. And frankly, when the game ended, I don't really know any better at that point either. You don't have to spell everything out. I can piece things together, but it's it still leaves me wanting. It's unsatisfactory, and that's sort of I guess my complaint about the plot. It's not a satisfying plot. It seems to be, in many ways, revolve around people that you might have heard mentioned once in Half-Life 1. But since we have a silent protagonist, I guess that's to be expected. But it feels like being on a journey that someone else is driving, and you have no clue where it's going, where you came from and where you're going. It's just you're just there for the ride, There are certain similarities for Half-Life 1, but it's not the same, because there you had the underlying immediate survival aspect. You need to escape from this hellish thing. You don't really have an option. You can't just throw up your hands and say, I'm not doing anything, or I want to go somewhere else where the game is directing you. Here you have that freedom. You don't have to attack the city, really. You can try to do other things, try to find out what's going on. There's more freedom for you. There's not the underlying, you have to survive. That sort of explains the whole game and the progress and the logic of the progress. Here, you sort of, it feels more like you're arbitrarily just going with the flow. It's not a big deal, but this doesn't really satisfy me in any way. I was expecting more plot-wise, some kind of explanation, something filling some sort of gaps here and there, but I guess it showcases you the world after the Black Mesa incident, sometime after, where the alien things have become the everyday norm. But other than that, few names probably combine and things like that, but I don't feel like my understanding of the game world or the overarching plot is really all that much better now after playing Half-Life 2 than it was after playing Half-Life 1. So great game mechanically, very satisfying overall, but plot-wise, it just happened. So yeah, if it would have a solid plot, really done something to make that better, I think this would have been a fantastic game. But now it's an enjoyable game to play through, but you could just wipe your ass with the plot and throw it in the trash can. It's about as useless as that. Still a very positive impression about the game.